Hey, if you're married, is money a difficult thing for you to talk about with your spouse? Are you constantly fighting and arguing over how you should spend your money? Are you on different pages with different needs, wants, and desires? Well, welcome to the Turn It Up Marriage Tips and Tools Show, where I provide faith-based tips and tools from God's Word that will strengthen your marriage and make it better. And on today's show, we're going to look at how to manage your money without ruining your marriage. Hi, I'm Coach Kelly Dupay, pastor, police chaplain, Christian marriage coach, and author of the book, Turn It Up, How to Have the Lifelong Marriage That You Really Want. Managing money is one of the biggest areas of struggle and cause of conflict in a marriage. Why? Well, it's probably because you want two different things. He wants to pay off debt, you want a new pair of shoes. Maybe she wants to save for an emergency fund, but you want a new boat or a dirt bike. Right, guys? Anyways, how do you manage your money without ruining your marriage? I've got 7 suggestions for you. The first one is this: commit to doing it together. You see, you got to move from me and mine to we and ours. It's no longer my money and your money, but it is our money. So you want to commit to doing it together. Otherwise, you're going to always be possessive about what you're doing and what he or she is doing, and you're not going to work together. Second suggestion is to disclose everything and never hide anything from each other. Oftentimes on TV and movies, you'll find one spouse that says, well, I want to do something really nice for my husband, so I'm going to put away money every month in a separate account so that I can maybe buy him a car or something like that. You know what? If you want to do something like that, give him a picture of the car and then work on it together financially. Because if he finds that money hidden aside, he's going to be suspicious. It's going to be a breach of trust. So you want to, first off, disclose everything, all of your debt, all of your spending, everything from your past financial situation, if you've not done that already. And then never hide anything from each other moving forward. A third suggestion is to decide your money style. Oh, this one's big. You see, there are basically 2 styles when it comes to money management. There are spenders and there are savers. Spenders like to spend all their money and they live paycheck to paycheck and they're very generous and they have a lot of fun with it. But it's easy for them to get overextended and to start spending more than they earn by using credit cards. And then they get in debt and then their whole situation becomes really, really challenging. Savers, on the other hand, are all about putting money aside, and they never enjoy their money. They're always thinking about saving, and it comes from fear of not having enough. So spenders need to learn how to save, and savers need to learn how to spend and enjoy their money. Number 4, set some goals. What are some of the goals that you might have regarding your finances? Maybe it's paying off debt, maybe it's establishing an emergency fund or 6 months worth of savings. So if one of you loses your job, you would have enough money to live on for at least 6 months. So these are some goals. Maybe it's saving to buy a house or investing for retirement. So you want to set some goals. What do you want to do? Number 5 is track your spending. All right, so track your spending. And the way we track our spending is you write down everything you spend for maybe a week, maybe a month. You want to go ahead and track your spending and then figure out where your money's going each and every month. That way then you can then set up a spending plan. So that's goal number 5. Number 6 is to merge your accounts. Now, some people feel that this isn't necessary, and maybe this one's optional, but I think if you want to blend your lives together as one, as the Bible talks about, how marriage is really all about 2 people becoming one, then what you can do as well is merge your financial accounts. Put all the money in one pot and then decide how it's going to be spent together. Then, suggestion number 7 is this: set up a 10-10-80 plan. 10% you give away. That goes to God or some other kind of charity. If it breaks that cycle of greed and scarcity in your life, be generous with your money. Then take the second 10% and give it to yourself. That's called savings. So that's where you want to work on the emergency fund or the 6 months of income to live on in case you lose a job, or investing or something. Put aside 10% every month into savings and don't touch it unless it's an absolute emergency. Then live with joy and gratitude and contentment on the remaining 80%. 10, 10, 80. I have a whole chapter of this in my book, and I encourage you to get it and check it out. But remember that finances do not have to be a source of struggle for you. You can get on the same page, work together, and decide things together, and watch how God is going to bless your life and bless your marriage when you do it His way. Hey, if you found this helpful, please share, subscribe, or follow and comment so that this message will reach more people. And if you want to improve the communication in your marriage, I want to send you my free guide. It's called Speak Love, 5 Communication Tips for a Stronger Relationship. Just type the word guide in the comments. Well, thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the Turn It Up Marriage Tips and Tools Show. Until next time, keep turning it up.